Thank you. 3 men face decades or even life in prison after they were convicted this afternoon in a connected case involving 2 deadly home invasions.
3 people were killed and 2 young girls were shot and wounded at those crime scenes in Tonawanda and Buffalo back in 2019. Channel 2's Ron Plants brings us details from the prosecutors.
In 2019, this haunting message from a murder victim's relative.
We know there's a monster or monsters on the street. It's not only the town of Tonawanda.
Indeed, 2 middle-of-the-night home invasions where now convicted killers were seeking cash from their chosen victims who had received insurance settlements. The first, August 27th, Ebbling Avenue in the town of Tonawanda, as 2 men broke into the home and demanded money from 31-year-old Danielle Crotacci, who knew one of the men through Facebook.
They threatened her. They told her that they demanded the money, and she begged for her and her daughter's lives, but they didn't listen.
Kane says she was shot execution style in front of her 2 daughters, ages 8 and 11 at the time. They were also then shot multiple times as they huddled under a blanket.
While the men were fleeing, these 2 little girls were playing dead. And when they eventually realized that they were gone for sure, they ran out and went to get help.
Then a month later, 93 Merrimack Street near Maine in Buffalo, 21-year-old Bethany Malloy and 26-year-old Shaquille St. John also shot, executed after demands for Malloy's insurance settlement money.
They're connected by one man who is the perpetrator in both cases and the gunman in both cases.
Prosecutors say that was 41-year-old Ernest B. Green of Tonawanda and his associates, 40-year-old Daniel Rodriguez of North Tonawanda for the Ebbling scene, and then with 27-year-old Wayne Robbins of Tonawanda in the Merrimack scene, all now guilty of murder with attempted murder charges as well against Green and Rodriguez for the shootings of the 2 girls, Crotacci's daughters, who somehow recovered.
These 2 little girls showed incredible bravery coming in here. They're still little girls, and they were able to come in and tell this jury what happened to them that horrible night.
Kane says the families were very pleased by the jury verdict, even as some had originally complained to the media back in 2019 that police were moving too slow on the investigations.
You know, this hopefully gives them some small sense of justice and some peace as they can try to move forward with their lives.
And sentencing is set for May 3rd for these now convicted individuals on murder charges. On your side, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.